This is an Evergreen Media Network studio production.
Welcome to Classic Car Radio, Vero Beach. I'm Keith McDonald here with Steve Charbonneau and Todd Byron. And Mike has the week off again. He's always on vacation, that Mike.
He was here last week.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't. Did you watch the show anyway? Do you watch it? No.
I'm too busy, man.
Bunch of part-timers.
But you all need to watch it. It's very important.
Yes.
We're the number one car radio
It was actually
show.
a good show. We are. We're the number one car show
I
on
just
the
seen something that
Treasure
you had on
Coast.
there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I tagged you guys, and we're the number one car show on the Treasure Coast.
Well, he's had some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So, anyway.
Eat your heart out.
Don't ask me where I got that from, but Jesse will tell you. Coast Car Swap Meet and Car Show, Vero Beach, February 3rd and 4th. There's a car show and swap meet from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it seems to me like they're trying to say it's going to be both days because they don't give you a date for that car, which one's the car show. But there is a car show trophy and award ceremony Saturday at 5 and Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Here's the thing. We've done like 8 car shows. We've put on about 8 car shows, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is there. Those guys roll in at 9 o'clock for a 10 o'clock show. They're not going to sit there till 4 o'clock for a trophy. Do you think? I've never seen anyone stick around that long. In fact, when we did the shows, we would do the trophies at about 1:30, and people would be bitching at me then, saying, "What are you doing the damn trophies? I want to get out of here." And okay, because they were there since 8 in the morning.
Adios, muchacho. Yeah.
Because they thought they might win the trophy. And
Yeah.
And I was, I'd say, why don't I just give you $12 right now, and that'll cover you go buy your own trophy. That's about what they cost when you buy bulk. You buy bulk, you pay about $15 actually.
Chances are the ones that are complaining that, about the trophy being passed are ones that weren't going to get a trophy to begin with.
Right, yeah. I remember I got in trouble with Carl Casey once because him and his wife, they were mad because we gave the AMC award away to somebody that had this really bad American Motors car. It wasn't very good, but it was the only one. Mm-hmm. But they had a Nash, which became American Motors later. And they were not happy because their Nash is beautiful. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah.
The Nash, I think it's a Metropolitan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were not happy. But that was like one of my first shows. And I was unaware that was, I should have known that, but I try to pride myself in knowing classic cars, but it's kind of before my time, the 50s, early 50s, the Nash came out,
That was
right?
before your time?
Yeah, I wasn't born then.
No, I thought you were pretty old.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get there too, don't worry.
Oh,
I'll make fun of you too.
Yeah, not far away.
Pretty sure we do already.
Anyway, the Treasure Coast Car Show starts at 10. I'm sure they're going to open the doors for you about 9 o'clock. And another thing, too, is I went through they had like 5 different flyers, some with a lot of typos, by the way. And I'm not making fun of them, but on the other hand, there was nowhere where it said the fee to get in.
It's $30.
Is it really? For
$25 or $30. I seen it on Facebook. Mike Corona had it posted.
Yeah, well, that's where I got it from. I got it from this muscle car site.
Yeah,
but none of them had the price of entry fee.
That was like $25 or $30.
It could be.
I thought it was up there a little bit, but it's
anyway,
a car show,
They're going to 10 to 8 p.m. They're going to have 10 bands, live music on a big stage, food and drink court, award-winning ribs and wings.
Wings, yeah.
And Treasure Coast Cornhole Tournament, just on Saturday at noon. And a $1,000 prize, though.
Everybody's got to play a little cornhole in life.
I know. Okay. You're banned from the show next week.
All right.
And you're probably fine by you. And I'm going to jump ahead of Paige because there's a show at Panera Bread, and that is on the 11th, I believe. Let me get a little closer here to this one. Yeah, no, February 4th. This is Sunday also. If you're up in Brevard County, you don't want to come down to Indian River. or you don't want to pay $25 or $30 to get in, I think this one's free. Doesn't say anything about, but anyway, it's at the Panera Bread O'Galley Boulevard up in Indian Harbor Beach on the beach side. So that's on Sunday also. Okay, and then if you really want to go forward, the Lincoln's Birthday Mardi Gras Plain Car Show, maybe they call it, and that's at the Fresh Scratch Bistro, and that's at 1940 Highway A1A, another Indian Harbor Beach one. I guess they're all copying Dunkin' Donuts, try to get the business in. Dunkin' Donuts does so well. They said, "Oh, we got to have a car show." So the Fresh Scratch Bistro and Lounge is having this on the what did I say?
Third or fourth?
On the February 11th. That's next weekend. And the reason I jumped to them is because after that, the week after, we have the Sebastian Elk Show, 20th annual, which is the big one for Sebastian. Actually, the second biggest one in Indian River County after AACA, of course. Yeah. And they're going to be, the last time it was, 220 cars, I believe. That's $20 advance registration. I think they charge $25 day of show. And then they have food, drinks, music, 50/50, of course, and the classics, custom, street rods, motorcycles, spikes they call it, of course. All years, all makes, all models are welcome. So that's always that's a show I never miss. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, that is from 11 to 3 p.m. and that one's on. What did I say? What date? That's the 18th. I'm sorry. That's a week later after the 11th, the 18th. So, and then weather usually warms up by February 18th. It's actually pretty hot there.
Oh, they're expecting a super cold front, man.
2 weeks from now. You already know.
Yeah, did you read Farmer's Almanac?
No, I'm not a farmer like you.
Yeah, be glad.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll touch base in the second half. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Sebastian Elks show. So stick around for that. We're going to go a little deeper into the Sebastian Elks. I got some information that we'll share with you guys.
Some,
underground.
information.
You won't believe it.
We got to
I prep my shows, man.
No, do you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to judge that.
Who's going to judge?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Are you judging?
Yeah, the guy that put it on, it's me and Todd.
Dan Talbot?
Oh, yeah.
Dan Talbot?
He never talked to me.
I know he talked to me.
You know Dan?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Don't answer me. Just keep blabbing to each other.
Who are you talking to, bro?
Dan Talbot is the chairman. Is that the guy who wants you to judge?
Oh.
The guy that's helping him do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somebody.
Okay. All right. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, we had to judge it last year.
He doesn't have anybody this year.
Nobody asked me, though.
What about AACA?
They might have asked him, but they didn't
I've
ask me.
judged the AACA like 3 times. I didn't judge it last year, but I probably would this year again, now that I'm back on the show.
They might not want you.
They want me.
I took the
you
year
kidding
off.
me?
I don't know if your criteria matches
You
up.
kidding me?
Yep. I took the year off from judging, so I don't get yelled at.
I take the 60 through 70 cars, and then I know those.
I think if they asked me, I'd probably judge this year.
Yeah.
You know, depends on if I put anything in there. Hopefully, I get this Mustang in there.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can't vote on yourself, right?
I'll do like everybody else. Hey, man.
That's when I make a lot of money.
me.
I make a lot of money.
Hey, we're good friends, right? Yeah, we're good friends. Doesn't mean your car's worth winning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I get it too. Hey, Keith, how's it going, buddy? Who are you? Who are you?
Let me show you what I did to my engine bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at the paint. Some guys walk around their cars pointing stuff to me.
Looks really good.
And I'm like, yeah, it looks good.
Like the guy last year at the GTO. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. Some of these cars, a person has a really nice car. They don't have to tell you they got a nice car because they know you got a nice car. So, they know if they know you, you know what a nice car is. Not that any of them are nice.
Do you know the guy with the 69 3-speed Judge? It says 3-speed on his tag, license tag. No. Nice guy, 69 carousel red.
That might be his
Judge. Anyway,
why is he always gonna be my friend?
He was at AACA.
He got you?
He was.
The GTO, the blue one.
Yeah.
No, this is a carousel red. Anyway, he puts a sign on his dash, big sign, "Do not judge." He doesn't want the trophy for the judge or anything. He just wants to have fun. So I always make sure I put a judge sticker on it. I put it right over his sign, like, "Do not judge." I put judge.
He probably cusses you.
And
that senile old bat.
Anyway, I get him every time.
You can't read.
I can't remember his name. He's a good guy. I've talked to him many times.
You can't hear it either.
He probably doesn't listen to this anyway, so.
I'm talking about you, man.
I don't listen to you. You're just rambling. You're rambling.
I know.
This is why we let Mike do the car show report. You see this?
Yeah.
We're screwed.
Hey, man, we miss you, Mike. We really miss you, bro.
The car show report is going much smoother because I'm going into detail. And so anyway, there's one more car show Saturday. This is way ahead, March 9th, and it's at the Vero Christian Church on 3250 9th Street Southwest, which is Oslo, down at Oslo Road. And we're going to get deeper into that, too. They want to come on the show and tell us about that show. But this is a charity event.
This underground stuff's starting to get really deep.
There's a lot of people jumping on the car show bandwagon to make money off them, and I noticed that way more car shows than ever before.
I know.
People have never done them before. But these people emailed me, and then they emailed Evergreen here, so they really want us to. They want to get on the show.
It's free.
But we might. Is it free?
Dude, no, it is. He says my car show is free.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's probably the best one too.
I don't know. Well, there's a $20 reg fee for that one.
At barbecue can't.
The car show for this church.
Was it 20? Yeah. Hey, if it's for a church.
Vero Christian Church. Yeah.
See, that's what you got to do next year. Then we make
third annual. They've done 2 already. So
charge $10 a car, and all goes towards the cancer benefit.
Yeah.
So much to your delight, we're going to do news when we get back from break. What do you think of that? You're going to love that. You'll love that.
Hey, I'm here for the ride.
We really got through the car show.
I have one more car show to do.
We're just here for the ride.
I have one more car show to talk about when we come back, too, which will really be enlightening to both of you. So anyway, we are Classic Car Radio, and I'm here with these two bozos, and we'll be back after these messages.
Yeah.
Offering 24/7 emergency services, Joe Scazzari Roof Services Consulting offers prompt handling of homeowners' insurance claims and has been serving the Treasure Coast for over 40 years. Scazzari's roofing experts can fabricate and install standing seam metal roofs on site, saving you thousands of dollars. And for those do-it-yourselfers, they can cut and fabricate your metal roof and deliver it right to your home or job site. Got a flat roof? Scazzari Roofing and Consulting specializes in all commercial and residential flat roofing systems. State certified and licensed, Scazzari Roofing and Consulting is family-owned and operated. Check out their website at roofservicesconsulting.com or give them a call at 772-388-7453 or toll free at 888-675-8106. Scazzari Roofing and Consulting Contractors.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Pollywood. We're having a big January clearance sale, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture.
Have you ever wanted your carpets or area rugs cleaned, but you just didn't want to deal with the noise, the wet carpet, and that long dry time? And what happens to all that wet stuff underneath the carpet? Ew! Well, Heaven's Best Carpet Cleaning solves all that with their guaranteed 1-hour dry time. Their low moisture process dries fast, smells great, and it's safe for your kids and pets too. And guess what? They also clean sofas, love seats, chairs, and recliners. Heaven's Best serves all of Indian River County and Barefoot Bay. They're bonded and insured, and your results are guaranteed. Don't put it off any longer. grab your phone and call Keith at Heaven's Best, 772-643-6999. You'll be thrilled with the results. 772-643-6999.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald, and I'm here with two crazy dudes, Steve and Todd. Welcome back, guys.
Todd, dude.
Todd, you got to comment down. I don't know what you're on, but pretty good stuff,
I'm
I guess.
high on life, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do some quick news. I have one more car show to tell you about, which is pretty neat.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm going to do the first news one that came up. Formula One, which I'm a big fan of. You guys aren't, but they're doing a Chicago race. Or they took out several trademarks that hint toward a future Grand Prix race in the Windy City. According to the United States Patent and Trademark Office, they applied for a Formula One Grand Prix of Chicago, Grand Prix of Chicago, Chicago Grand Prix, and Formula One Chicago Grand Prix. So they have all those patented or trademarked, so nobody can steal them. So that means they're probably going to have a F1 race in Chicago, and I just think that's stupid. You know why? Because they're going to have to run it through the city, and then eventually they're going to get carjacked.
What? The race?
Yeah, if they have to stop anywhere, someone's going to carjack those F1 cars.
Yeah.
Out of there they go. And
why would you want to run it through the streets of Chicago?
Max Verstappen lost his car to a carjacker.
Yeah, hey, he pulled a gun to my head.
Lewis Hamilton got his car stolen. Anyway, I thought it was kind of good news story. They might be in Chicago, and they would have to be at that track. There's no NASCAR event around Chicago, is there?
Yeah.
But that's an oval, isn't it? It's not a road course.
No, they did road course last year, downtown Chicago.
Really?
Really?
They're doing it again this year.
Okay.
No kidding.
Yeah, Sean requested off.
Oh,
this year
that's
to go
why
to that.
F1 might be going in there. Okay.
A lot of the guys did.
They're just going to have to.
He's not going to have a problem then. Eh?
Yeah, no.
They're just going to have to keep the riffraff out of there, I guess.
Riffraff.
That's the one where they started off on it was pouring rain and Chicago had all those floods.
Okay,
And they about postponed the race.
Right, yes, I remember that.
Well, they have a regular circular NASCAR track there in Chicago. I remember watching it when I used to be interested in NASCAR.
Right.
Yeah, they're going where the big Ferris wheel is, downtown, the waterfall and all that. That's where they were last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right next to Mugg Street.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you guys.
Next to Hijacking Drive. Mugg Street, Hijacking.
Mugg Street. Okay, I get it.
That's a cool story right there, so make sure you do that one.
What, the next one?
Yeah.
It is.
I know.
This is the one I told you. This is an inexpensive way to go up to Melbourne and go to the American Muscle Car Museum for cheap. This is an inexpensive admission this Sunday to benefit St. Jude's.
What the heck are you talking about?
What are you looking at?
I'm talking about this one. Oh, that one. I wasn't talking about.
You're on the wrong page. For God's sakes, get with the program.
I've already read all that.
The people haven't heard it. Anyway, the American Muscle Car Museum, they've got what? $15 million worth of cars in there, all owned by Mark Pelock.
Yeah, if not more than that.
More than that, probably, yeah. But he's got, 400 plus cars, right?
Yeah.
And normally you get into the front room on these charity events, but it costs about $100 to get into the back room where all the major, really good and the majority of the cars are.
Yeah.
Like, is that what's up there?
GT350 right there.
Yeah, the American Muscle Car Museum. So anyway, this weekend, February 4th on Sunday, and there's no football that day, so that's a good day for me to go. And I don't live that far from there. I live about 15 minutes away from the Muscle Car Museum. On Sunday, February 4th, American Muscle Car Museum will host the British and European Car Show from 9 to 2. Now, that is outside in the parking lot, and that's free to attend. But if you go inside, the front showroom will be open at 10 a.m., but you can't get out back until 11. And if you pay a $25 donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, you can go into the back room and see all those cars. And that's every time I've gone in there, I've had to pay $100 to get in the back room. or I got a media pass a couple of times.
That's cheap compared to most of them places with the back
kidding,
rooms.
Yeah. So $100 is usually, but you can get in there for $25. So if you're listening right now, it's Sunday at 11 o'clock, 11 to 2, just 3 hours. Kids 18 will get in free with an adult. There'll be food trucks on hand, and along with local dealerships. Oh boy, don't have Boniface Airs in there, please. Anyway, and then come see some great cars and support this important cause. Now, this is something that's put on by American Muscle Car Museum, and that they're doing it for, St. Jude's. And they do that every now and then, but not often. It's usually they let an organization come in there, and then they charge the big bucks to get into the back room. So it's pretty neat. I'm definitely going. $25 to get in the back room, because he buys cars all the time. Barrett Jackson just went by. I don't know if he was there. Meekum, of course. I know he goes to Meekum because it's so close. So he might have some new metal back there, new steel for us to see.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He might have bought Trump's Ferrari.
I don't think so, but you never know. They got $1 million for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the one that you wanted to talk about?
What do you mean, which one?
The one you said.
This one here in the house in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
$400K.
Okay, so for $400,000, this house with nearly 300 classic cars on 18 acres is one rough diamond. Owning a home garage or a bunch of land for hooning on. What does hooning mean? Is that a typo? I don't know. Anyway, and more classic cars than you can count is all our common dream. However, if you can get a mortgage for $400,000 for a property listed on Zillow right now, it's in New Hampshire, that dream can be your reality. Like every dream, this one's going to take work to realize, but boy, is this a place of unpolished gems. So in Canaan, New Hampshire, right near the Vermont border, there's a property listing is called Are You a Car Enthusiast? It opens the ad with Zillow, I guess. And there's a boneyard called Parts of the Past, and it's an 18-acre site littered with close to 300 classics in varying condition. Some of them are in good shape, actually, and you better be up to date on your tetanus shots, they say, because I guess there's a lot of rust going on. So between the house and the collection of unknown cars, it's hard to say whether the place is really worth $400,000. But if it's on 18 acres,
there's 18 acres.
18 acres near Vermont line. It's out of the line of the tourists that come out of Massachusetts all the time. It's over to the side,
And once you cross out of New Hampshire and then Vermont,
it gets expensive.
And it's very
big difference. But liberal.
Wish we had some pictures of it.
It's Bernie. It's Bernie Sanders.
I know.
Bernie Sanders. Jesse, can you bring up that? Can you bring up
looking for Parts of the Past, New Hampshire?
Yeah, Canaan, Canaan. Parts of the Past,
New Hampshire.
Canaan, New Hampshire.
300 classic cars on 18 acres. A diamond in the rough for $400K. That's
now
like
there was a
drop
picture
in
of the house,
for...
but the picture of the house, it's uninsulated, 1 bedroom with 3 baths, and all the baths are unfinished. It's all interior wall studs.
1 bedroom and 3 baths?
Yeah. Probably for the guys that work out back or anybody working out back. They got a bathroom for them.
Yeah, I mean,
men's and ladies, and then they got the inside.
The whole family sleeps in 1 bedroom.
There it is.
Well, it's got
Jesse
Cadillac.
found it. And so, see if you can find a picture of the house. I should have told you it was on, I think it's on the drive.com.
I might have to pull it up for the second show.
Yeah.
The drive.com had it, or maybe it was Hemmings. I think it was the drive, though.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Yeah. How's that car show, man?
What?
Oh, yeah, what?
I'm rushing him along, dude.
And there's another thing, too, about the drive.com. They have a one called the War Zone. They had one part of it called the War Zone. And they didn't talk about classic cars. It was all about military equipment, tanks, jets, artillery, all that stuff.
Going up for auction?
But no. It's just that they would do stories on these. They called it TWZ, the War Zone. And you could look at all, the latest in jets and the latest in weaponry and all that. And a lot of guys, I guess, liked it, but they branched off away from the drive.com, and now they're just TWZ.com. And they said, today's truly a special day. This is actually yesterday. We're ecstatic to formally announce that the Warzone is finally its own site, and we are under a new web address, and it reflects the whole. We got to go. Wow, look at that. We got to go. All right, we'll be back after these messages. I didn't even look at the clock.